Israel has continued strikes across southern and eastern Lebanon, while Hezbollah has been firing explosive drones, rockets, and artillery at Israeli positions. Washington is pushing Lebanon and Israel into talks, while Israeli forces are preserving pressure on Hezbollah, and Lebanese politics is resisting concessions. Hezbollah is rejecting disarmament and is way. If Hezbollah does not reduce attacks, and a US-Iran understanding does not include clear arrangements for Hezbollah, the negotiations will fail, and cross-border strikes will increase, worsening the POP. A 60-day ceasefire draft has proposed reopening the Strait of Hormuz, with Iran clearing mines and the US lifting select sanctions while nuclear talks are negotiated. Negotiators are tying maritime access to economic relief and parallel nuclear negotiations to shift leverage from kinetic strikes to staged diplomacy and market stabilization. If the deal holds, oil prices will fall, insurance and shipping costs will ease, and ally breathing room will increase. If it collapses, energy markets will spike, sanctions will tighten, and regional. The president has said he doesn't think about Americans' financial situation while negotiating with Iran, as CPI has risen 3.8% and petrol has jumped above $4.50. The administration is defending military pressure on Iran, while energy prices and inflation are rising, making domestic voters blame national policy choices. This will increase political attacks and force the White House to promise or deliver economic relief. Failure to lower prices will magnify the quote in midterm messaging. The Makerfield by-election has been triggered for 18 June after the sitting MPs stood aside, and Andy Burnham has launched his return to Parliament. Local politics is showing Reform UK gaining ground, while Labour figures are contesting strategy. The Greens are weighing tactical choices, and migration and fiscal credibility are driving voter shifts. The result will shape Labour's leadership debate, will affect the balance of anti-establishment politics in Westminster, and will influence national messages on immigration and economic competence. Consumer confidence has fallen to its lowest level in a decade, as households report rising living costs and worry about energy prices and higher interest rates. Inflation is staying above target, while energy and food price risks are persisting, so households are cutting discretionary spending and using savings to cover essentials. Slower consumption will reduce retail and auto sales, cool the housing market, and increase pressure on policymakers to balance rate decisions against the risk of a deeper growth slowdown.